I'm Marianne from Kingston Libraries, and this week we're organizing our Eco Festival. That was supposed to be a physical event in our 7 libraries in April, but due to the COVID-19 outbreak, we had to cancel it, and this week we are bringing to you a smaller digital version. So we already had some very cool events yesterday around plastic-free life and Kingston wildlife. And we have some many interesting events this week as well. So have a look in the program in the description because you don't want to miss it. Today I'm going to show you 5 different apps that are going to help the planet a little bit or help you have a more sustainable life. So on to the first app. The first app I want to show you is called Ecosia, and it is a search engine. So you know the drill, such as Google, Firefox, Opera. You just need to make your research. So here I'm looking for Kingston Library, and you will have some results. It really works like any other search engine. You will have your results. You can look at some images directly, news, videos, etc. But the big difference between this search engine and the other one is that the money they generate with the ads, like all of the other search engines do, they reuse it to plant trees all around the world. And you can actually see in the app all the projects they are working on at the moment, the ones they are going to work on. You can look at all of their finance. It's really transparent, the way they are using this money. So yeah, I mean, it's just, you can use it on your phone, your tablet, your computer, everywhere, and it's just an easy way to just give a hand to the planet instead of generating income for big companies such as Google or Firefox, etc. You are generating income just by seeing the ads on the side to Ecosia that is going to reuse it to plant trees around the world. So the second app I wanted to show is called Junebug, and this is an app that allows you to perform little actions every day that are going to save the planet. And it's really made in a gamified way where you need to enter every time you do such an action. So if you turn off the light when you get out of the room, if you recycle something, you can enter it in the app and going to generate points that are going to allow you to win some challenges and things like that. So it's separated in different categories such as energy, water, shopping, food, waste, etc. And for each category you're going to have a whole list of different actions that you can take in the right direction. So you will have things that you'd never even think of. And for each action you're going to have a little explanation on what positive impact it's actually going to have, and if you are saving that much amount of energy or water or something like that. What's really good as well is that you have challenges that you can participate in that are usually local, and you can win them by winning lots of points and doing lots of very cool things. And what I really like with this app is that because you enter every good action that you are doing, you can look in your profile and see what impact you had on the planet since you started using the app. So this next step is going to be super quick and easy to use. It's called Air Quality by Plume, and it's an air quality app, so you can see either in the past days or months or in the future what are the provisions for air quality, and the little icons are going to change from green to orange to red depending on the air quality and the dangerousity of the air. So here I'm looking at Kingston, and you can really see hour by hour the difference in air quality and the provisions. So that's going to help you maybe change your time if you want to go for a walk or to cycle. You can just try to do that at the time where the air is going to be better. This one is called Good On You, and you might or might not know that the fashion industry is really bad for the planet. It's really not sustainable in general. Luckily, we have some brands that are really aware of the problem and are making changes for that. And this app is actually going to allow you to see for each brand or each major fashion brand what are their impact on the planet. And they have a general rating. There is a whole explanation on the app about how they are rating each brand, so you can see it's really transparent. And you will see for a different number of criteria what their rating is. For instance, you will see if they are using leather or fur in some of their products, if they have an ethical way to treat their staff and their labor. So you can look either by category. If you want to buy something very specific, you can look all the categories and see which one are the best rated in terms of ecology and sustainability, or you can look for a specific brand. So it's just a way to be a little bit more aware of what is happening in the fashion industry and which brands are making some steps toward positive changes, and maybe help you have a more responsible way to buy your clothes and your accessories. So yeah, good for you, very useful, very easy to use. Just have a look. It's always interesting to have a look. And the last application for today is called the donut, because it's going to give you a donut of your carbon emission. So when you're going to use the app for the first time, it's going to ask you lots of questions about your different habits. Are you driving to go to work? Are you taking the bus or walking? How are you heating your home? Things like that. And basically it's going to estimate your carbon emission every year or every month. From there, it's going to give you lots of different ways to improve your carbon emission numbers, so lots of different tips and tricks, from something very easy to do to something very difficult, and every little advice that the app is going to give you is going to link to either a tutorial or a brand or an information page to learn more about the specifics of that. So it can be things like how to use more reusable items, or how to upcycle your clothes, or things like that, and reduce your waste. And every time you are actually doing one of these actions, you can record it in the app, and it's going to keep it in mind, and every month you're going to have a little feedback and a little update on your carbon emission. And you can really see by types of things that you can do, transport, food, waste, extra, how to reduce your carbon emission. So what's really good with that, it gives you a starting point, and you can really just walk toward reducing one of the different categories in your day-to-day life. So that's all for me today. I hope you found that interesting. I hope you found ways or resources to reduce your impact on the environment and to help the planet and have a more sustainable life. So yeah, hopefully thanks to technology will go in the right direction. So yeah, I really hope you found that interesting. Let us know in the comment, and have a look at our program to see our other events. We're going to have a very interesting talk on Thursday evening, if I'm correct, about veganism. Should we all be vegan to have a sustainable food industry? We're going to have an ecology environment quiz on Friday evening. So yeah, just have a look at our program. Lots of things going around, and yeah, have a lovely week. Bye.